The story is about the life of Hazrat Ali Razitala Anha. Hazrat Ali ibn Abi Talib, the cousin and son-in-law of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known for his wisdom, bravery, and deep spiritual insight. His life story is filled with lessons of resilience, faith, justice, and devotion to Allah. Here's detailed narrative about his life which provide insight into his character and teachings. Hazrat Ali Razitala Anha was born in the sacred city of Mecca in the Kaaba on the 13th of Rajab in the year 600 AD. From a young age, he was known for his intellect, honesty, and humility. His mother Fatimah bint Asad and his father Abu Talib raised him with strong moral values, and he was like a son to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, growing up under his guidance and wisdom. Ali was among the first to embrace Islam, declaring his faith at the tender age of 10, which made him one of the earliest Muslims. Devotion and loyalty to the Prophet. Ali's loyalty to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was unwavering. One of the most notable incidents of his loyalty, according to the Hijrah of the Prophet from Mecca to Medina. The Quraysh has plotted to assassinate the Prophet, but Ali courageously volunteered to sleep in the Prophet, peace be upon him, bed. Now the assassins were outside, and believing it was his duty to protect him. That night he wrapped himself in the Prophet, peace be upon him, cloak, creating an illusion for the assassins, allowing the Prophet to escape safely. This act of bravery demonstrated his willingness to risk his life for the Prophet, peace be upon him, and for Islam. In Medina, Ali continued to stand by the Prophet, peace be upon him, side through various battles, including Badr, Uhud, and Khabar, where his courage earned him the title Asadullah, line of Allah. His strength, coupled with his humility and devotion, made him an essential figure in the early Muslim community. Marriage to Fatima Razitala Anha. Ali's marriage to Fatima, the Prophet, peace be upon him, daughter, was another profound chapter in his life. This union was not just a marriage, but also a bond that connected him to the Prophet, peace be upon him, household even more closely. Ali and Fatima's marriage was known for its simplicity, love, and mutual respect. Despite their modest means, they lived a life of piety and devotion, setting an example for generations to come. Together they had two sons, Hassan and Hussein, who would later become central figure in Islamic history. Ali as the Caliph and the challenges he faced. After the Prophet, peace be upon him, passing, Ali continued to serve the Muslim community and was finally chosen as the fourth Caliph following the assassinations of Caliph Uthman. Ali's time as Caliph was marked by both internal conflict and political struggles. He sought to restore justice and ensure that the Islamic principles of equality and fairness were upheld. However, he faced significant resistance, particularly from those who were dissatisfied with the stance against corruption. One major conflict was the Battle of Siffin, where he fought against Muawiyah, the governor of Syria. The battle resulted in division within the Muslim community, leading to the formation of different groups. Despite the hardship, Ali remained steadfast in his belief that justice must prevail, even if it came at great personal cost. Wisdom and teaching. Hazrat Ali is known not only for his bravery but also for his wisdoms. He left behind numerous sayings and writings that have inspired Muslims for centuries. His collection of sermons, letters, and sayings found in Nahj al-Balagh, peak of eloquence, addresses various topics like justice, piety, governance, and the fleeting nature of his life. His profound words remind believers of the importance of a life rooted in faith and morality. Some of the most famous sayings include: he who has 1,000 friends has not a friend to spare, and he who has one enemy will meet him everywhere. Second, do not be a slave to others when Allah has created you free. Third, patience is of two kinds: patience over what pains you, and patience against what you covet. Martyrdom and legacy. Ali's life came to a tragic end in 661 during the month of Ramadan. While leading the morning prayer in the mosque of Kufa, he was struck by the poison-coated sword of an assassin named Ibn Muljam. After a few days of suffering, he passed away, leaving behind a legacy of wisdom, courage, and righteousness. His final words, his son, reflected his devotion to Allah and his commitment to justice. I advise you of piety towards Allah and to be organized in your affair and to be united among yourselves. Hazrat Ali life and teachings has continued to inspire Muslims across the world. His dedication to justice, humility, and service to humanity remind us of the importance of leading a life devoted to principles and compassion. He remains a role model of what it means to live a life of integrity and faith.